I should be saving for the Pyro Archon, I know, but I just did her demo and I really enjoyed it, and I have yet to do a story quest, but I know it's gonna be good, and I'm having awful luck and I hate it and it's making me mad. Come on. Ah, Bennett, no. Another Cephas, okay. Why do this to me? Hey, come on. Come on. Yes!
Greetings. I am Clorinde, a champion duelist of the court of Fontaine. If you wish to hire my services, please state the nature of your dispute. You may leave out any extraneous details. Those are no concern of mine.
I may or may not have said that I was gonna hold off on her, but yeah, priorities is a word that I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'll be able to get. Sure, I've got time. Based on the way the update looks, next patch isn't going to be the Pyro Archon by any stretch of the imagination. We've got a little bit of time before we even go there, so you know, screw it. I may as well get a character I actually really enjoy. Yeah, I was not expecting to get a constellation for this boy. I have zero intent of using him. Like, I say zero, I mean zero. There is no reason for me to use that boy at all. Am I even prepared to use this woman? Probably not. Probably not. Oh well. This looks so derpy. Oh well! Oh, this is personal bias coming through. Using Iron Sting with her seems way too fitting. It's way too fitting. Oh. logical. Oh well. He'll be fine. I've got a home now. Yes, this is on day 1. Do I regret it? Not particularly, if I'm being honest.
Greetings. I am Clorinde, a champion duelist of the court of Fontaine. If you wish to hire my services, please state the nature of your dispute. You may leave out any extraneous details. Those are no concern of mine. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. Prey will usually rest on rainy days, but not the hunter. The battle between wind and rain appears to have reached its end. Hopefully, that was the sound of one more villain being removed from the world.
Yeah, I can vibe with her. Okay.
This is a new sight for me. A rather bleak one, I must say. I have never missed Fontaine so much in all my life.
The delivery's great as well. Both her and Nubala are just like, get me out of here. While Farina's like, have the blessing of water, it's fine.
Good morning. I'm going for coffee shortly. Would you like to join me? I brought coffee cups. You can borrow one if you need.
I need coffee right now, to be fair.
Apologies. I don't get off work till later. Here. Take this sandwich. It'll keep the wolf from the door.
Too nice.
I'm afraid I'm unable to share any wine recommendations with you. But I can recommend a few lesser-known restaurants that are well worth a visit.
How is that tied to good evening? Just, I can't recommend you wine. Right, fair enough. I'm not a single mother going through a divorce.
Good night. I'll be heading to bed as soon as I've completed my nightly weapon maintenance.
Girl, just go to sleep.
Every newspaper is plagued by reporting that is neither particularly fair nor remotely just. Some writers allow their views to be swayed by personal connections and promises of mora. If you want to find out the truth of a situation, the best way is to go to the people directly involved. Ask your own questions and come to your own conclusions.
Yes.
At the very least, don't let other people's deceitful tongues serve as a substitute for your own brain.
Vibe. Absolute vibe. Also, it's funny considering, you know, the little web event that was for her before this.
Before every duel, I wipe my sword down with a cloth soaked in a special cleaning liquid. It's partly to keep it in good working order, but it also helps me to remain calm and rid my mind of any intrusive thoughts. You're a fellow sword wielder. Do you have any similar rituals?
God, the Traveler needs a better sword. They don't need to take care of theirs. It's shite.
I've seen many people get into a dispute over the most trivial thing, take it as a
Welcome
grave
to
affront
life.
to their personal dignity, and end up bringing the matter to court. As if that's not already ridiculous enough, they then opt for a duel. As a champion duelist, I have no qualms about settling matters of honor with a duel. Still, how can I put this? For the average citizen of Fontaine, I would have thought that questions like whether Marcotte really belongs in coffee are not so crucial to resolve that they warrant the drawing of swords.
This is because people are dumb.
You've seen bloaty floaties before, yes? It's hard to predict where they will fly to and how fast, which makes them good for target practice. Or rather, they would be, if you didn't have to go out into the wild to find one. If only someone out there was willing to cultivate them domestically.
Rip. They're gonna die.
A champion duelist's job is not that complicated. In fact, you could say it's one of the simplest jobs there is. Defeat your opponent, as requested by the trial court. That's all there is to it. Perhaps that's why some people colloquially refer to me as an executioner.
Fair.
I do hope those journalists stop harassing me while I'm just trying to enjoy a cup of coffee, buy a bunch of flowers, or read a book. Otherwise, I may have to file a lawsuit to make an example of one or two of them. If they request a duel, I'll make them bring their camera. And in the interest of fairness, I too will bring only a camera.
Are you gonna beat them to death with their own tool? That's a bit a bit rude, but also very funny.
I like meaty dishes in general. But only if the meat is fresh. There's nothing like the flavor of freshly hunted meat cooked over the grill with a little salt to taste and a portion of sour fruits on the side. You should come hunting with me sometime. I'll cook for you.
Aww.
I don't enjoy fish.
Huh.
There's too many bones, and I can't stand the smell. Maybe it's because I had my fill of fish as a child.
I vibe with the too many bones part, but when she mentioned the idea of sour fruits on the side, usually people use lemon on fish specifically. That tends to be one of the best working pairs. So I'm kind of surprised, but fair.
The flavor is perfect. Exactly how I like it. Don't let the journalists or gourmets in on this, though. They only know how to appreciate food through the lens of a camera or the words of a newspaper article.
Ha!
This is fine food. I'll enjoy it slowly so it lasts longer. Ugh. You're lucky this wasn't served in a restaurant, or the diners would be complaining to the chef. Happy birthday. I have a gift for you. It's a short sword necklace that I made myself.
Aww.
In the Marachose hunter's tradition, on a new member's first birthday as a hunter, her mentor will make her a short sword necklace with her name engraved, to be worn with the sword hanging over the chest. This is to symbolize interrogating her own heart at sword point. Will I tread the path of treachery? Is there doubt in my heart? Or am I resolved to eradicate all evil? Though you're not a Marachose hunter, I believe that you're committed, like I am, to fighting the good fight. Why a sword and not a musket? Because guns can misfire. Also, there's something a little inelegant about interrogating your heart at gunpoint.
Oh, this girl. Alright, fair. I want this one. And this one. And to be fair, I want all of them, but those two, Chiori's as well, Rivesley's. About immediately. Okay, so we're going to get voice lines on this woman. Fair. Works. I'm happy with this. Probably not my wisest choice, but hey, I'll make it back before the Pyro Archon comes out.